How we doing, coach? Shit, today we are here to look at a video called Gen Z is aging like milk. Nah, I don't believe that. I feel like we aging properly, honestly. Shit. I'm Gen Z. I don't look that old. Hold on. Let me put the light on me. Oh shit, my battery. Alright, there we go. Alright, shit, this video is about MORI. Let's get into it. Coach.
Milk, bro. This content creator, she's 25. Her entire comment section is just people saying that her skin looks horrible and she looks old. I'm scrolling through her page as I'm sitting down here, and then, like, my eyes shift focus to my reflection, which is actually what I'm looking at right now, my reflection in my phone case, and I see how I look right now, and I'm like, she thinks she looks bad. Oh my gosh, I'm 23, and I look like I could be this lady's father.
God damn. Nigga, that's tough. How the hell you get like that? It's really because nigga got his head in the sunlight, so it make him look balder than what he is. Cause like you know he got blonde hair, and then he got his head in the sunlight. Like that shit don't go together.
And I want to be as respectful as possible.
What the fuck happened? Hold on.
Like, he could definitely be 35, pushing 40 maybe. And I can honestly say, when I was 23, I looked nowhere near like this. And considering the fact in the image that we see right here on the screen, that all these people are literally Gen Zers, they're all in their early to mid-20s, it's just scary, actually. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, if there's something in the air, in the water, in the food, or all three of the above. But this is getting bad.
They just need skincare routines and some sunlight, and then they should be good.
Yeah.
Good food and exercise.
Nicole is 24.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Harriet is 24.
Oh my god.
And then Jess is 25.
Wow.
I would have gave her 27.
Honestly, the fact that a professional surgeon is that in shock at what he just saw speaks volumes.
What's going on? Also, new addition. What's up with these guys? These little hooks on the end of my ears, these little elf ears. People always used to say that I had elf ears in elementary school. Not because of these. These are new. It's like they're coming to fruition because of things spoken about me in past times. What's going on here? Anyway.
Shit, you are what you think, gang. Nigga said he had elf ears for years, and then he really started to believe it. Now it's coming into wishing type shit.
Wow, I'm 23 and I look like I have gray hair. Just in this light, but
No.
Yeah, so some advice for this guy, definitely grow out your hair. The short hair is definitely contributing to the fact that you're already blonde and the sun is piercing your scalp, which is making it look so transparent and making you look like you're balder than you actually are. Also, possibly maybe gain some weight, get a nice skincare routine to, help with the fine lines and wrinkles. Guys, also wear sunscreen. I know there's this new trend, this new fad where people want to sun gaze and they want to be in the sun for hours a day.
Nah, bro, this look like they finna get skin cancer. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty bad. Like these niggas, the sun is melted on their skin. That's what it look like. Goddamn, the tan looks good though. But yeah.
A UV index of 9+, but just realize that is aging you rapidly, that is destroying your skin cells, that is potentially contributing to potential skin cancer. Like, yeah, sure, cool, the sun is good for you, depending on the pigmentation of your skin, an hour or two per day over the course of the day of sunlight is perfectly fine, but just staying for hours on end in the sun will definitely do more harm than good. Somebody in the comment section, though, said, "I feel so bad. I first thought," and I quote, "No, you look great, not old at all, until you said you were 23. I don't even want to say what I thought." Yikes.
Oh god.
Create a voiceover using your own voice.
Well, do you not realize how old y'all motherfuckers over like 30 look?
So I'm almost 40. I'm almost 40 years old. But who cares how old we look?
He don't look that bad. He look like he could be 28. He don't look that bad at all.
We argue about this. Like, why can't we all just get along, have a good time? Because there are way worse things that we could all be.
Man, one buddy over there look older than him. Shit.
Pissed off about.
Agreed, but blame it on Gen Zers or the younger part of Gen Z because they will literally, as soon as you turn 21, 22, 23, call you unk. Literally, there's this new trend.
Oh, God. Nigga came up to me, called me unk. Bro, I'm 22, nigga. I am a young man, Mr. Buddy. What the fuck are you talking about? Unk. I'm not your fucking uncle, nigga. I'm not your uncle, nigga.
The younger part of Gen Z calling people in their 20s unk. And not because, you know, they may have a sibling or sister or brother who had a child, right? That type of uncle, right? Technically speaking, you're an uncle if one of your siblings had a baby. You could be an uncle at 12 or 13 years old. I was an uncle at 10. But no, they're actually using this term unk, which is shortened for uncle, as a slur to basically call you old. And honestly, this already tells me that when Gen Z all reach their 30s and 40s, there's going to be a hell of a lot of midlife.
Oh, yeah, for sure. A lot of them niggas gonna be breaking the fuck
He's
down.
out here because apparently these people are afraid of aging.
I feel like I'm the only Gen Z who knows like how bizarre y'all are when it comes to age. Like y'all are really weird.
Yeah, they try to niggas. They make 30 seem like old as shit. Like, man, by the time you turn 30, it look like you taking a shit when you sit down just regularly. It look like it hurts to sit down. You stand up, you hear every bone in your body pop. I'm like, damn, nigga. What 30-year-olds do you be around? Nigga, that's tough. I ain't never seen no shit like that. I ain't never seen
like you really got 23-year-olds acting like a 28-year-old is old. And they be like, oh my god, you look so young. They're 28. Am I missing something? Like, what's wrong with my generation? Like, that is genuinely scaring me.
Oh my god, you
Like,
look so young.
Even 18-year-olds to 20-year-olds. You guys act like they're fucking old. What is going on?
I think there's a lot of immaturity and arrested development going on for Gen Z because, like, we're the generation where, especially if you were born after 2005, where you literally grew up with technology. You're iPad kids, right? You grew up with a fucking social media.
Nigga, I ain't even get hold of social media until I was in middle school. Really. Talking about born after 2005 iPad kids. Nah, nigga. You gotta push that shit up a little bit more. Nigga. Maybe like if you were born in 2009, maybe you was an iPad kid. Nigga. 2005 and under, you most likely didn't get the internet shoved in your face. It wasn't even that much technology back in the day. Goddamn.
At the tip of your fingers. You grew up in a very superficial, shallow world where everything's like fast fashion, materialistic, focused on your looks. And you grew up in a society where nobody prepared you to grow up or become an adult. In fact, we live in a society where people want to infantilize grown adults, 18, 19, 20, 21, calling them kids and children. Like, excuse me, by the time you're 16, you should be well on your way to be.
I don't see that point. Well, nah. Well, you see a little nigga do something wrong, you be like, well, he is just a kid. Oh, no, that nigga is very much grown. He's 25. What the fuck are you talking about?
College or getting your first job, being on the road, driving, preparing yourself as a young man or young lady for adulthood. That is the age when let's be honest here. If you murder someone, you're going to jail, prison. Also, believe it or not, whether you think it's good or bad, that would typically be the age range for a lot of World War II vets who were sent off to fight for this country. The founding fathers were like in their early 20s, 20, 21, 22, 23. The people who founded this country. But the fact that
that was the age they was finna try to oh damn, my battery. That was the age they was looking for when they tried to do the draft this year. Well, no, they ain't even do the fucking draft. I'm glad they did. Nigga, I would've got picked up. It's tough.
We live in a day and age where everybody's being evangelized and treated like
I wouldn't have
genuine
made it.
kids is probably contributing to the reason for why Gen Z is so weird about age and don't want to grow up and are afraid of getting older.
What is going on? Like, why are you calling people in their 20s unks? Am I going crazy? Y'all are weird. Y'all are very, very weird when it comes to age. Like, honestly, like, do you, like, is it like the mid-ages? Like, is it medieval times? Are you guys really gonna die in your 30s? Y'all realize we live up to 100, right?
I'll say this: people think
I don't
everything
know
is.
about that. Shit, niggas living up to 100. Nigga, this ain't. I don't know when the hell niggas is living up to 100. Not everybody gonna live up to 100. Most niggas die at 70, 80. You got those rare cases where it's like 90, 100. But you barely live up to that.
Actually get to that age and realize, holy shit, I'm actually still trying to figure my life out. You know, a lot of people are in their mid-30s and still don't know what the hell they're doing with their own lives. I will say though, although this may not technically be a word, this type of cringe-ass ageism needs to stop, let's be honest. Alright? Calling somebody in their mid-20s, especially in Gen Z, somebody in their 20s unk because you think they're old, it's just like actually retarded. Back in the day, unk was reserved for people who were 40 years old and above, let's be honest here. People 40s, 50s, that's super cool.
That's what I like call the crackheads I meet at the bus stop. Like, you know, what's up, Unk? And then you know, they call me nephew. Unk is like for those niggas.
Unk OG. So if you're out here, unironically, aside from the memes, calling someone unk or OG and that person is in their 20s, then you need to seek help. And honestly, again, maybe part of the reason for why Gen Z is calling other Gen Zers unk is because a lot of Gen Zers are just aging horribly.
Can you explain to me why this generation of 30 to 40-year-olds look like they're in their 20s, but the 20-year-olds look like they're in their 40s? Is everyone going to be okay?
You're of a generation that is watching the UV index like it's the stock market. Y'all are gonna get burned. When you pair that with the misinformation that sunscreen causes cancer, it takes a genius to figure out that you're going to age faster. UV exposure is undeniably one of the highest risks.
Damn, fuck that nigga shit up. That nigga is getting cooked. He don't even look like a regular nigga no more. It look like he got snake skin. That shit tough.
Premature aging. If you need further proof, look at this twin study. This twin, tanning. This twin, sun protection. Next theory is the vaping epidemic. Millennials are the generation between cigarettes and vaping. We didn't put any of that into our body because smoking is actually going to age you like milk. It breaks down collagen, it breaks down elastin, gives you smoker's lines, makes you look 10 times older. And would you believe me if I told you these people were in their 20s? More and more people are starting to get Botox and filler at a younger age, and not only can that make us look weird, but it can also age us significantly. Whether or not millennials look younger and Gen Z looks older, I don't really know. The key message here is we're your biggest SPF.
Who is who? That's depending on what the Gen Z is and what the fucking millennial is. Not all millennials look like fucking 20-year-olds. No, I'm not gonna lie. Most of them do, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Vaping or smoking with a 10-foot pole, go easy on the Botox and filler.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from the dermatologist herself, or I think she's a cosmetic, whatever.
Oh yeah,
someone who
I
does
know
like
the Botox and the filler be fucking up faces. If it wasn't for me, I would thought she had Botox and filler. Shit, that's what I was thinking. Shit, she looked like it.
Copios and whatnot. You heard it from her. All right, not wearing your SPF, vaping, which I heard recently that vaping can be more dangerous than smoking, not because of the particular ingredients, but because it's more easily accessible and you do it more because you know the smell it vaporizes, it quickly dissipates, and apparently the usage is so intense within younger populations with the amount of vape that people vape that it's becoming as worse, or if not more worse, than actual cigarettes. which is kind of crazy to think about. But ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a strange psychological phenomenon. I think it's multifaceted. I think with the rapid infantilization that Gen Z had to go through, the arrested development, the shitty diets, the shitty foods, the shitty water supply, all the toxins and chemicals we put in our bodies, the lack of movement,
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet, this is dope tech from Rips.
I don't care, buddy. Okay, we get it.
social media addiction, the sleep deprivation, again, the food supply being tainted with apparently over 8 to 10,000 chemicals in our food supply, whereas Europe has like less than 2,000. Yeah, and then on top of that, certain health gurus on YouTube telling people like to go outside without any sun protection because that's the masculine and manly thing to do. Listen, I fell for that trap a couple years ago, and boy, I tell you, by the end of the summer, the back of my neck was literally like,
oh, this is how I was looking too. Like, bro, I went out there every day, no sun. I mean, no fucking sunscreen, bro. My shit, I got hella darker. Only on my face though. I was outside hooping for like 5-6 hours a day. Before I went to work, then I was like, nah, it's starting to get cold now. But nah, I was getting cooked though. It's starting to get cold now, so nigga had to put that down. Yeah. Can't go outside no more. Till spring come up.
Feeling like from sun damage. It was actually cracked. Legitimately, the skin on the back of my neck was cracked and peeling from the amount of sun damage it had. It was terrible. I never experienced anything like that a day in my life. And also, I'm not sure about the exercise levels of Gen Z. I think Gen Z overall in comparison,
pretty horrible. It's pretty goddamn horrible. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't even last in the gym. That's why I work at FedEx. Hell God. That was easy.
previous generations are definitely less physically fit and less physically active, and less exercise contributes largely to the overall aging of your body. That in combination with a whole bunch of, cosmetic surgeries that some people in Gen Z get that do more harm than good. I mean, it's like a death by 1,000 cuts. So genuinely speaking, as a Gen Zer who grew up with inadequacies in my diet, social media addiction for a while, lack of physical movement, of which I've definitely completely turned around, as you can see here on my Instagram stories. Follow me on IG, by the way. I can tell you, as a person who's been on both sides of these lifestyle changes, I'm like 1,000% more happy where I am right now than where I was a couple years ago. So honestly, if you're Gen Z or Gen Alpha, Millennial, Boomer, Gen X, or whatever the hell, like just get out there, exercise, eat healthy, get vitamin D. The sun is cool, but don't do too much, Get your omega-3 fatty acids, your vitamin D capsules. Eat protein. Meat is actually good for you. Liver, pretty good for you. If you can, try to get between 5 and 10,000 steps per day. Try to, get as much sleep as possible.
I hit that every day regardless.
In 7 and 8 hours. Drink water. I know a lot of people do not like water, but it's good for you. If you can, try to limit your amount of microplastics. Microplastics are horrible for the human body, obviously, and we've done a lot of plastic pollution, which is like now catching up to us. Literally has decreased fertility in both men and women, and I believe has contributed to cancer. But yeah, overall, eat clean food, drink water, breathe air, sleep properly, lift weights, and you won't have to look like you're pushing 40 years old while you're literally still in your 20s. Anyway, though, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. If you have any other videos or topics or stories you want me to cover, be sure to hit.
It's a good video about MORI. I fuck with it. Alright, y'all. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section down below. Let me go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna talk to you niggas later.